Hello and welcome to Yin Yoga for the lower body. My name is Kylie. Welcome to our studio in Costa Rica. I hope you enjoy the sunset as much as you enjoy the poses because it's going to be really amazing, really beautiful. Today we'll be using a spongy mat if you have one, a strap if possible, or a stretchy band or a belt or even a towel would work, but it's really only for one pose, so it's not a deal breaker. Blocks can also be handy, yoga blocks, or, a book or a pillow, or you can modify however you need. Also, a wall for one of the poses. So got a lot of props to use today, but modify however you need. Many of the poses, you don't need anything. So come along with us and welcome to the class. We're going to start in a kneeling position in a hero's pose. If this is not good on your knees, grab a block and you can block or two or a book or a pillow. Set it right under your seat. So we're in this kneeling position. We're just going to take a few slow breaths. Just come be present on the mat. Allow the body and the breath to relax. You can soften your gaze. You can close your eyes. Deep breath in through the nose. And then out through the nose or mouth. Letting go of the day. Letting go of the to-do list. Letting go of any tension. Take a deep breath in as you raise your arms, sweep them out and up above your head. And then as you exhale, bring your palms together and bring all that good energy to your heart. Slowly dropping your hands to your legs. You can blink open your eyes. I'm going to turn so you can see what my feet are doing. We're going to start with toes. So in our hero position, we're going to tuck our toes and spread them as wide as you can apart. So spreading those toes really, really wide. And then once you got them really wide, sit back into them. Sit back towards your heels and sit up, really stretching those toes wide and forward. You can readjust if you need to. I think I need to put mine a little closer together so that I'm actually sitting on my heels. Breathe into it. One more breath here. And exhale. All right, come off of those toes. Lift them up, give them a little shake, a little wiggle, and then point them and set them flat on the mat. We're going to sit back into the heels again, this time on top of those ankles. You can stay here if this feels good, or for a deeper stretch and the ankles, lean back and lift up your knees just as far as feels good. Stretching through the tops of the feet. And then come back forward. Okay, coming into your table, just give those ankles and toes some circles. Stretch them out. From your table position, so we want to make sure our hips are above our knees, shoulders are above the hands. Stretch your right leg out straight behind you and press that heel back towards the back wall. Stretching through the calf. through the back of the leg. See if you can relax the muscles. Don't push too hard. Breathing into it, see if you can feel that release in the backs of the legs. Now take your right leg and swing it out to your right side. And we're going to sit back. You can have your toes tucked or untucked, whatever you want. We're going to sit back into our hips to our left heel into sort of a child's pose with our one leg extended. You can stay up on your elbows. You can stretch your arms long or even make a pillow with your hands. If anything ever gets too intense, just back out of it. Yin Yoga is all about just staying relaxed. So make sure you listen to your body. Make sure you are getting into these poses and with relaxed muscles, and you just allow your body weight and gravity to just relax you further down. All right, very slowly. If you were down on your elbows, come up to your hands. Lift up off that hip. Bring your leg in. Come back to your neutral table. We're going to go to the other side. So stretching your left leg out behind you. Staying here, stretching, really pressing that heel back. Not too much, but enough to just feel the stretch and then breathe into it. See if you can release it. Open a little further. Now take that left leg and slide it to the left side. I'm going to move a little bit. So sliding it out. And then slowly sit back into your heel. So again, that right foot the toes can be tucked or pointed as you sit back into that heel. Finding the spot that feels good for you. You can use a pillow or a block under your head or a pillow with your hands. See if you can relax the muscles a little bit more. Relax into the pose. Let your body weight just relax you a little further.
Then very slowly, if you were down on your hand or on your elbows, come back up to your hands. Bring your leg back behind you. Come back into that neutral table. While we're here, we're going to do a little bit of a hip stretch too. So we're going to go back to the right leg. Stretch that back behind you, but this time cross it behind you to your left side. And then kind of push into that right hip a little bit, just until you feel that stretch. If you want, you can look over your left shoulder, looking towards that foot on your left side. So feeling that deep stretch through the right side of your body, the right hip, the right leg. And then slowly come back to your neutral table. Bring that leg back in. Stretch your left leg back. Press through that heel and then slide it to the right side. Cross the back body. And then look over the right shoulder if that feels good. Breathe deeply. Relaxing, breathing into any spots of tension. And then very slowly bring that leg back behind you, back to your neutral table. Swing your legs to one side, come to sit with your legs out in front of you. Bring your right leg in. So bend your right knee, bring your right leg into like a tree pose, but we're seated. So a seated tree pose, and we're going to fold over this straight leg. So very important to try to keep especially this left leg relaxed while you hinge down, while you let the upper body relax forward. If you try to pull or push yourself into the poses, your muscles are going to tense up. They're going to try to protect you, and that's not what we want. We want the muscles to trust you. So make sure you're relaxed. If you don't feel like you're going very far, it's no problem. It's really what your body needs, and however far it works for you, that's exactly where you should be. The more you do these, the more flexible you will get. So if you don't feel like you can fold very far right now, if you keep this regular practice, I guarantee that it will keep getting more and more easy, and you will get further into the poses each time. So as you keep relaxing, letting your body weight relax you down, you might keep finding a little bit more space. So just keep adjusting. Keep allowing that upper body to just relax further down. Let the head hang heavy. Take one more deep inhale on the side. And exhale. See if you can relax just a little bit further into the pose. Very, very slowly, start to walk your hands toward you as you sit up. Lengthening your spine upwards. Then cross your right foot on top of your left leg. And bend your left knee so that you start raising it up into that figure 4. Hands can be behind you to support. Palms on the ground. Your knee can be bent at any level. It can be even just a very shallow bend, or bringing your hips closer to your foot if you have more space. Breathing deeply. Releasing any tension in your hips and legs. And releasing any stress in your mind. You can stay here, or if you want to add a little bit of a twist, start to bring your right foot down, twisting across your body so that your right foot, if you have the mobility, you can land it on the ground. Feeling that twist and rotation in the spine and in the hip. See if you can release if you're gripping. Are you gripping anywhere in your hips or your legs? Release into the mat. All right, slowly come back up. If you had twisted down, and then lengthen the legs out in front of you. We're going to go to the other side. So bring your bend your left knee, bring that left leg up. So your foot is right up against your right leg. So we're in a tree position, and we're going to gently fold forward over that straight leg. Again, make sure this this right leg, this right thigh stays nice and relaxed before you fold forward. And only fold forward as far as feels good. Should be no pain. This is all about relaxing. And when we can relax those muscles and stretch, we can actually get down into the deeper connective tissues. So the joints and the ligaments and the fascia. But the only way to get there is very slow, very gentle. And you may notice as you sit in these poses for longer and longer, your body will just start to naturally open up and naturally relax further. However, there are some people that the poses actually get more intense. So if you are one of those people, make sure you back out and then relax back into it when you're ready. Okay, take one more deep breath in this position. And as you exhale, see if you can just relax down a little bit further. And then when you're ready, very slowly start to walk your hands back. Very important to come out of these poses very slowly. Coming up right, lengthening the spine up. Take a deep breath. And then we're going to cross that left foot over the right leg this time. Bring your hands back behind you. Lift up that, bend that right knee just as far as feels good. You know, if this is far enough, stay here. Any depth of knee bend is good, or you can, if you have the space, bring your hips as close as you want to that heel. Can be very intense opening for that hip. It can help to close the eyes for these stretches so you can really focus in on where you feel this in your body. Where are you feeling tension or gripping or stretching? See if you can send the breath right there. Always adjusting if you find more space, or if you need to back out if it gets too intense. You can stay here, or if you're ready for a rotation in the spine, you can start bringing that left foot across your body toward the mat as far as feels good. Feeling that nice rotation in the spine and a little deeper in the hip. One more deep breath in. And deep breath out. All right, slowly. If you rotated down, bring that back upright. And very gently straighten out your legs. Take a deep breath in here. We're going to do one more seated stretch before we move on. This is a dragonfly, so it's like a wide-legged forward fold. So, again, whatever width is right for your legs, it can be kind of just even a semi-wide here. We're going to be slowly hinging forward. So right now, I think this feels good. For me, you can also put a pillow or a block under your seat to help you kind of fall forward a little bit. So very slowly, just allow the upper body to relax down. Making sure you stay relaxed. Kind of like you're a baby in a car seat, or maybe a toddler. Like a toddler in a car seat who's falling asleep. Just slowly falling forward. We're so relaxed. that you could fall asleep. Letting your head drop. Keep readjusting as you find more space. Feel so heavy. Let your head hang heavy. Like that 2-year-old falling asleep in the car seat. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale, relax down a little further. Relax one more muscle. Very slowly start to walk your hands toward you. Lengthen up your spine. Bring your knees in. Use your hands to guide you if you want. We're going to come back up to that table position. This time have your blocks handy, or a book, or you know what, you don't even have to have anything if you can't figure out a substitute. So coming back to that table, we're going to go into a lunge position. So bringing your right foot forward, grab one block on each side in any position. So using your hands to kind of prop, or using the blocks to prop your hands up a little higher on any height. And then lunging, not pressing, just letting your hips melt down toward the mat. Making sure that this front ankle stays below the knee. We don't want we don't want the knee to come over the ankle. So make sure you readjust. Letting the hips melt forward. Blocks can be at any height, or if you don't have blocks, you can just be up on your fingertips too. That works. This pose can get kind of intense, so we're just going to stay here for one more breath. All right, very slowly, I want you to walk your hands backwards as you bend your back knee and straighten your front knee. We're going to come into a half splits position just for a moment, just sort of a counter stretch and stretching open the back of that right leg. Hinging forward. We'll make this even a deeper stretch. All right, walk back forward, bring your right leg back, find that table again. You can keep your blocks under your hands if you want. We'll bring the left leg forward and come into that dragon position, that lunge where we just melt the hips down toward the mat. Again, you might have to readjust. If you melt far enough, you're going to need to bring that front foot forward so it stays above the knee. Very intense hip opener. So one more breath here. Exhale. See if you can relax that right hip a little bit more. All right. Very slowly. Into your hands backwards. As you bend your back knee, straighten your front knee. Lift those front toes up and hinge forward. Half splits, really feeling it through the back of your left leg. All right. Slowly walk your hands back forward again. Find your table. Bringing the leg back. You can release the blocks. We're going to come down to our mat for the rest of this yoga practice. If you have a strap or a band or a belt or even a towel works, something that you can grab with both hands, and we're going to be stretching the legs. So coming onto your back, both feet on the ground with knees bent. Bring your right knee to your chest, wrap the strap on the bottom of the foot and stretch it straight up. You can keep your left leg, your bottom leg, bent with the foot on the floor, or you can straighten it out. Either way works. One more breath. And release. So slowly bring that right knee into your chest. You can release the band or belt or strap. Keep the right knee into your chest. Grab it with both hands. We're going to slowly cross it over the body. Keeping your shoulders on the mat. So as you cross your knee over, don't allow your right shoulder to lift. It may not reach. In fact, mine definitely doesn't. Your right arm can stretch straight out to your right side as a counterbalance. The left arm can be just sort of body weight on your right leg, just helping keep it down. All right, slowly let that right leg come back up to your chest. And then place it on the ground. So we're going to go to the other side. So both feet are on the ground, both knees bent. Lift your left knee to your chest, or wrap that strap around and straighten it up. Stretching through the back of that leg. And keep your right leg bent or straighten it down on the ground. We've been doing a lot of lower body focused work in our studio this week. So this yin yoga is exactly what we all need. I've been doing yoga sculpt and strength for the legs. We did a bunch of vinyasa classes, and so today is all about recovery, restoration, rejuvenation. I hope it feels as good to you as it does to us. Okay, slowly bring that left knee into your chest. You can release your strap. Grab your left leg, left knee with your hands, and then allow that left knee to cross your body over to the right side. And again, keeping your shoulders on the mat. So only go as far as you can with your shoulders down. Stretch your left arm straight out to the left side. Right arm can be a little bit of weight on your leg. Enjoy that rotation, enjoy that stretch. Very slowly start to bring that left knee up. And then bring both knees to your chest. Give yourself a hug. Roll to one side because we're ready for our final pose. And we're going to use the wall. If you have a wall handy, or even a chair or a couch or a bed or something that you can raise your legs up in a very relaxed way. So I'll show you how to get into this position. This is my favorite way. So you're going to bring your mat very close to a wall or bed or couch or whatever you're using. Then you get into somewhat of a fetal position with your sit bones right up against the wall. And then all you need to do from here is slowly twist up. And then we're going to straighten our legs if you're at a wall, or you can let your legs hang over the chair or couch, whatever you're using. But allowing the feet to be relaxed above the head. Very therapeutic pose for the body, for the legs and the feet. Allowing the energy to just drain down. Giving the feet a much needed break. Allowing them to feel elevated and relaxed. See if there's anywhere that you are holding tension in your legs. Is there anywhere that you're gripping? Is there anywhere that you're trying to hold on that you could just let go? Take one more deep inhale in this position. Exhale, let go of any tension or stress that you're holding in your body. Slowly bring your feet back down, bend your knees to your chest. We're going to kind of roll to one side and then just scooch to a restful position. So we're going to come to our final Shavasana. Style it out. Coming to any position that feels the most relaxing to you. So you could be flat on your back. You can bend your knees, keeping your feet wide, letting your knees kind of fall together. Opening your arms with your palms up. Relaxing through your whole body, especially through the legs. As you inhale, imagine sending your inhale right down into your legs. And then imagine the exhale exiting out the bottoms of your feet. Imagine sending all that fresh oxygen, that fresh energy and nutrients right into your legs, feeling that flow. Flowing down through your thighs and your calves, your ankles, your feet, and your toes. You're welcome to stay in this resting position for as long as you need. If you're ready to come out with us, slowly start to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Bring some movement to your wrists and ankles. Then take a deep breath in as you raise your arms up and over your head, stretching from your fingertips to your toe tips. And then as you exhale, bring your knees to your chest and give yourself a hug. slowly rolling to your right side. And then when you're ready, use your palm to slowly press you up to a sitting position, allowing your head to be the final thing that raises up. Lengthening up through the spine, through the neck, up through the crown of the head. Take one final inhale as you sweep your arms out and up over your head. And as you exhale, bring your palms together, bring all that good, fresh energy to your heart. You can slowly blink your eyes open. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope these poses have brought you some rejuvenation, some recovery, some relaxation to your legs and your ankles and your feet and your toes. Namaste.